Three nations, the US, UK and Australia, have announced a landmark security pact involving the sharing of advanced defence technologies. The deal is largely seen as a bid to counter China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific.
This is about investing in our greatest source of strength, our alliances, and updating them to better meet the threats of today and tomorrow. It's about connecting America's existing allies and partners in new ways and amplifying our ability to collaborate, recognizing there is no regional divide separating the interests of our Atlantic and Pacific partners.
The United Kingdom, Australia, and the United States are creating a new trilateral defence partnership known as AUKUS, with the aim of working hand in glove to preserve security and stability in the Indo-Pacific. We're opening a new chapter in our friendship, and the first task of this partnership will be to help Australia acquire a fleet of nuclear-powered submarines.
We intend to build these submarines in Adelaide, Australia, in close cooperation with the United Kingdom and the United States. But let me be clear, Australia is not seeking to acquire nuclear weapons or establish a civil nuclear capability.
The pact is thought designed to demonstrate Washington's global role after the chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan. Next week, Biden hosts an in-person summit of leaders of the Quad nations made up of Australia, India, Japan and the United States, which have been coordinating against China's growing reach.
This new, slightly awkwardly named AUKUS alliance is initially about the US empowering Australia to counter the threat of an increasingly assertive China. For the UK, Boris Johnson talked about being part of one of the most technologically demanding projects in history, potentially creating jobs here. But perhaps most significantly, it was an opportunity for the British Prime Minister to share a global platform with the US President. To hear Joe Biden describe the UK as an indispensable ally at a time when their contrasting personalities and transatlantic tensions over the US withdrawal from Afghanistan have soured relations. But it was also notable that President Biden talked about working with partners across Europe, singling out France and citing its ongoing presence in the Indo-Pacific region. Although Paris is of course losing out because its deal to supply diesel-electric subs to Australia is now dead in the water. On this occasion, it was Johnson flying the flag for Europe, demonstrating Britain's defence prowess on the world stage, standing alongside the world's greatest superpower, although remaining as ever, firmly in America's shadow. Ty Genwright, Euronews in London.